Yeah, well, I got lots of friends. I don't.
Yeah, we're just better than everybody.
What's going on, everybody? I got a hole in my fucking sock, but we're finna rock regardless. So if you see a couple of little piggies poking out, mind your business.
Little piggies poking out, mind your business. Little piggies poking out, mind your business.
I'm up in this bitch with my business. I'm up in this bitch with my big. Poking out, mind your business. I'm up in
Let's
this
start the
bitch
show.
Yeah, what?
with my piglet.
Hey, that man Ragnar Lothbrok said, "When the boar bleeds, the piglets will come." That was the last thing he told the king before they killed him.
Yeah, you sent me that and I just swung off on one of my coworkers.
Yeah, that's just
Like,
pure. That's pure testosterone. That's such a bar though to like be looking
No, it really
death in the
is.
face, and you have all these fucking vipers underneath you that are gonna kill you, right? And you're just in this cage, and everybody's looking at you. All these Europeans, all these Saxons, and shit like that. And you're just like, by the way, kill me if you want. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I welcome it. This is my whole fucking lifestyle.
This
But
is what I want.
I have children that are legendary. The crazy thing about Ragnar Lothbrok is that, for those you do not know, he's like the most successful, greatest Viking ever. But he's so great, so successful that they think it's an accumulation of different Vikings that have done great things, and they just put it
Yeah,
in one.
yeah. Put
And
in
they
one
said-
story.
They said one of the strongest hints at it being made up is Lothbrok means furry pants. And furry pants, like the vipers had, right before he died, the vipers tried to bite him in the thing, but he had pants on. So when they pulled him out, he wouldn't die. And they were like, why are you still alive? Like, this is insane to me. Like, you are the devil, right?
All right.
And he's like, because I have furry pants. And they were like, okay, bet. They took his pants off and they fucking dropped him again. He died.
Gay.
But, yeah. But also, some people are romantic about the idea. And there's nothing saying, like, for sure that Ragnar wasn't a real person. It's just very hard to believe.
Well, the Romans do the same thing with Caesar. Like the Caesar that we all hear about.
Yeah.
It's like a culmination of
Right.
a bunch of different Caesars
Yeah.
into one story. Now there are
Same shit.
now just like with the Vikings, there are different Caesars. Obviously,
Yeah.
there are different. I don't know what the term for like the Viking king is, but there were multiple Viking kings.
They don't have Viking kings. That was their whole thing. I just watched a huge fucking
Just
like
leaders?
3 hour. They asked them. They said, "Who's your king?" When they pulled up, right? The Vikings looked at them and said, "We're all kings." Ah, like that. That's how they live, right? They live to be. They don't. There's not like one person that's in charge of everything. If you're worthy and you put in the work and people respect you, you are a king. Come for the next guy too. Like that's the whole thing, is like we're all kings. It's not like the show. So the show is pretty accurate on a lot of things, but a lot of things they're not accurate. But for the sake of like storytelling,
Yeah.
they compress it all.
Yeah.
Like they said Ragnar's brother was Rollo. Rollo the tall, right? So tall that he couldn't ride a fucking donkey, so he literally had to walk everywhere while everybody else was riding these fucking Scandinavian donkeys and shit, right? Mules. He was so tall, but he came 80 years after Ragnar Lothbrok would have been around.
Okay.
So, but for the sake of storytelling and how cool it is, you know, it's like let's slap them all together, you know. But like Ivar the Boneless was a real Viking. Bjorn Ironside was a real Viking. Like I said, Rollo the Tall was a real Viking. They're just not 100% sure on Ragnar because he is so successful that they're thinking. But like I said, if you're romantic, just stick with the idea that he was one person, because there isn't any like definite, unless they know something I don't know. But from everything I've heard and collected and what the
I mean,
philosophy.
people are going to be in the comments saying you're fucking wrong, but
Well, I listened to a whole guy who's like his whole job is studying the Vikings, right? So that's it was on that Lex Friedman show. He sat down and he was talking with this fool for like 3 hours. I learned a fuck ton of shit.
fire.
Yeah, and he was just talking about, and Ragnar was a big chunk of it. And he's like, he's a romantic too, so he likes to think he was real, but he's probably not. He's probably just a giant fucking.
Speaking of
fuckboy.
Ironside, Ricky called me at like 4:30 in the morning. You know, I keep my ringer on just in case like
Right, high as hell.
there is some kind of emergency or something. Like if I'm home, because I've had it before where like Luisa's coming home and the door's locked and she's forgot her key for some reason. She's blowing my phone up, but my phone's on vibrate. So ever since then, I keep at least my ringer on.
Also, his brother-in-law, his last name's Ironside. In case I didn't catch that, Ricky Ironside.
My bad. Yeah.
So speaking of Ironside,
So my phone starts ringing 4:30 in the morning. I roll over. I look. It's Ricky Ironside. I'm like,
fire.
not dealing with this right now. Boop. If it's an emergency, he'll call back.
Did he?
Nope.
Yeah. You know, he's probably just lit.
He's probably just like, hey, what's up, brother?
Busting off the mushies or something.
Your sister fucking sucks, dude. She told me to stop drinking. It's already 4:30.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I just did not even, I was not going to entertain the whole, we're fighting, this is what's going on. Or maybe that's not what was going on, but.
It's happened like that before.
It's happened like that before where they've called me like super early in the morning. He'll call me, she'll call me, and then like they want me to be the mediator. And,
which is hilarious because you're the little bro.
Like, you guys are all the way. Well, that's my role in the family. Yeah. It's like if shit pops off, like someone calls me like, hey, you're the most level-headed person in this family. Yeah. How should I approach this situation? Yeah,
you are pretty level-headed, actually.
Like my couple of weeks ago, my sister, Nikki, she called me and she was like, hey, shouldn't give too much information. One of our family members was called by somebody threatening their life. And like, hey, how should we handle this? So I was like, well, just give me the phone number of the person. Right. So I called the person. I was like, hey, are you fucking threatening so-and-so's life? Because if that's the case, like, drop the location. I can pull up on you right now. Right. And this person was like, no, it's not. That's not the case. That's not what's going on. This is what actually happened. Blah, 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 blah. You know, get all kinds of excuses. Yeah. And I was like,
interesting.
I don't want to tell too much.
Yeah, don't. It's all good. You can tell me after, but I do want to hear more about it later.
I'll tell you after. But
well, Nikki said she doesn't love me, so I remember that. That's what I do remember.
She did say that. The point is, like, all my sisters, if there's ever some drama popping off, they're like, well, let's call Tony and see if we should jump off the fucking boat or settle the fuck down. Yeah. And I'm usually like, all right, guys, just, fucking relax.
That's big bro right there.
Big little bro.
Big little bro. Handle business. Well, I mean, you're the only brother, so that is like your job. Is like if we were in a fucking like a tribe or something back in the day, and it was all girls, and you were the only boy, regardless of your age. Eventually, you would be the protector. Yeah, you would have to be.
Which I mean, that's been the. Yeah. It's kind of crazy how that still translates in modern day.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm really on some like back in the day type shit ever since that Viking thing. I'm like, we're in a village.
We're in a tribe.
Yeah, we're in a tribe. You know, like this clothes. I've been thinking about just wearing furs.
Bro's not wearing drawers right now.
I just think about wearing furs. You feel me?
I did. Well, so I noticed this and then I looked it up. Yeah. Right? Mm-hmm. You have kids. You have a boy and a girl. I have a boy and a girl. Yep. I noticed when I go to McDonald's now to get Happy Meals, they don't say, did you want a boy toy or a girl toy? They don't say that anymore. They just give you the fucking toy. Now, this happened. So that I started noticing it, so I started doing some research, and McDonald's officially stated a policy change in 2008. So this happened a while ago. Man. To stop classifying Happy Meal toys by gender, instructing staff to ask children or parents to choose a specific toy theme rather than asking, is it a boy or a girl toy? Now, McDonald's claims that this is for efficiency. Yeah. To move the drive-through line more efficiently. Yeah. Instead of saying, hey, is it a boy or a girl, they just give you a toy and keep it pushing. But let's keep it a bean. This is McDonald's as a corporation trying to appease the current culture of, well, it's not a boy or a girl, it's just a kid.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Have you noticed that, though? Have you got a Happy Meal for the kids lately? Or your kids are on grown food now?
Yo, have you seen... My son is going to turn 14, and Rhythm's as big as him.
He's not beating a Happy Meal.
They're Big Macs and shit.
Yeah, you know? 15 Big Macs.
Yeah. No, but I don't ever remember saying a boy or girl toy like growing up. But also, what the fuck?
McDonald's claim is it's for efficiency to move the line quicker,
to efficiently keep their funds right.
Right. Yeah. And it's like,
I ain't mad at it, but also why are we so sensitive, bro?
Well, my question is, why are we catering to a group of people, a specific group of people that don't really have any power, but we're giving them power by catering to them.
I mean, it's cool. No, do what you want to do, bro. Like, if you want to be a lizard.
When the kids are involved.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I saw a video. This little, maybe 2 years old. They're at this Pride rally.
Right.
Which cool. Have your Pride rally.
Sick.
Do your thing.
Pride go crazy.
I support that 100%.
Yeah.
And someone walks up to this woman and she goes, "Oh, she's adorable. How old is she?" And the woman said, "Well, we don't say she or he because they haven't told us what their gender is yet. So we're going to let them decide what their gender is. And then when they tell us what their gender is, then we'll, but for now it's just they." And they're referring to a 2-year-old girl.
That's bogus. Well, gonna be me.
And it's just like, I support the trans community.
Do you?
For adults.
Do you?
But when you start bringing children into it,
you support them?
No. When you start bringing children into it, it's like, come on, dog. Like, this is a little girl. This is a little boy. You don't have to fucking. Well, don't misgender my child. What's next? Your pet? I can't misgender your pet either.
Oh man, I just feel like every fucking day is just the same shit over and over again. I think the world's gone mad, bro.
Yeah, no,
like,
for sure.
At an all-time high.
For sure.
They said they asked, I think Neil deGrasse Tyson, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was him, or if it wasn't him, it was some other type of scientist. But they said, what's one thing that you think like our, what would it be, predecessors, the future, right? People in the future, let's say 500 years from now, when they look back on this timeline, what are they gonna, like, what's the main thing they're gonna take from it all?
Yeah, I think predecessors is before us, pre-predecessors.
Oh yeah, true. Well,
descendants.
Yeah, people after us, right? They said, what are they gonna look back on our timeline? And the guy said, the state of our mental health.
Yeah.
You got to think how often are they? I mean, you can just go in there and say something, PTSD, you're getting benzos off the muscle. Like, they're flipping psychiatric medication like it ain't shit, and everybody's not sure of what color they are, and then what race they are, and like what, their biology, and then fucking everything, bro. And if you're against it, you're wrong. And then the whole, like, we're fighting in circles. Like, Republicans, Democrats are literally running in circle doing the same shit.
Yeah, it's a snake chasing its tail.
Yeah, it's so. I thought it was pretty interesting, and then and then of course they said all the kids in the future are all going to be the same shade of color, right?
At some point, yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, everybody's going to be just light skinned.
So then, what are we going to argue about?
There'll be something, but they also said we're all going to be genderless. They said we're all going to be genderless. We're going to be a genderless race, a genderless species.
I think that's impossible. How are we going to breed?
That's what they said. They said we're going to be genderless.
I've also heard...
maybe not physically.
I think Neil deGrasse Tyson, I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, which y'all will. They said, it doesn't matter if you think you're a boy, you think you're a girl, you think you're a tiger, whatever. When you get buried and all your flesh decays and there's nothing left but bones, 100 years from now, when they dig up your bones and they do a DNA test on your bones, this was a male human. This was a female human.
That's kind of what we do right now, like with cavemen and shit. Like, when we find like people like that, we're not. That's what we do. We like, oh, this was a caveman,
right?
Cave woman. I don't know, man. I think the trans community just needs to
settle down.
Not everything is so serious. Like, I feel like everything that's said and done is just like fucking 0 to 100, and it's just like,
yeah, you can be trans.
I made that joke. I didn't even make a joke, actually. I was laughing at your jokes, basically.
Yeah, I made the joke.
And a trans fan of mine came at me and said, "You're fucking transphobic," and bitch, I ain't transphobic. You know
we're racist again.
Why?
Because we said that the Miles Morales movies were just one watches. So I got some comments saying like, "Oh, you guys are fucking racist. You only think that because it's Black Spider-Man." It's like, Jesus Christ, I can't disagree with anything.
Boy, it's a cartoon. I don't want to watch the fucking cartoons, bro. I mean, it's not.
Like, I got hella comments in our top 3 Spider-Man movies. Everybody was like, "No, the Miles Morales are top 1 and 2, strictly because he's a black guy."
I'm not against. I mean,
they're good movies.
That's
I
why
don't want to dive too much into
That's
it.
why Clef didn't want to do when I asked him like, let's put those in there. Clef was like, we can't do that. It's unfair because it's
politically driven.
It's too good because it's animated. You could do anything with animated and make it look good.
Yeah.
That was my whole conversation.
But saying it's the best strictly because of the race of the character is insane to me. If you think it's the best because you like Miles Morales, I love Miles Morales. I played the fucking game. I am hoping that Marvel makes a live action Miles Morales movie. That would be so fucking lit. I love Miles Morales as a character. But when I'm putting them up against the other Spider-Man movies, it once again has nothing to do with the fact that he's...
First of all, bitches, whoever the fuck said it, he's also half Hispanic.
So and we all know here.
Yeah, come on, baby. I would be racist against my own people. Fuck wrong with y'all.
But touching back on what you're saying about mental health.
Yeah.
Have you heard about this case with this Lindsay Clancy lady?
Yeah. They fucking gathered a GoFundMe for $1 million.
So for those of y'all who don't know, this woman killed her 3 children, strangled them to death.
You know how she did? You know what she strangled them with?
No.
Workout bands. Rubbery ass workout bands.
There is
while her husband was on errands, she fucking killed a 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and an 8-month-old with rubber bands.
There is a mass amount of women that are wearing pink shirts and going to the trial and protesting her conviction. Is that the right word? Saying that, it was because of her postpartum psychosis that she killed these. Listen, there's no excuse to kill children. I don't care how bad your postpartum depression is. And now there's so many women that are like making TikToks and shit like, oh, I sympathize with her. Listen, fellas, if your wife sympathizes with this woman, divorce her, get custody of your children, and get the fuck out of there immediately.
Yeah, so postpartum, I had a big conversation with Steph about this.
It is real.
That is very real, 100%. And
does it justify killing 3 children?
No, for sure. And I don't know, dude. It's just if I'm married to her, and she was like, I'm not right in my head, I'd be like, okay, bet. I'd probably just take my kids with me. Like, I would never leave my kids.
It's just the fact that people are defending her.
Well, the baby was 8 months, which means his postpartum depression has been for 8 months. It's not like it's the first 6 months, 3 months, 4 months. This is going on to a year of postpartum. Yeah. That I don't know how long postpartum lasts, but 8 months seems like a long time to be like, you say you're not right in the head every day for the last 8 months. If I'm your husband, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go grab these fucking donuts or do whatever. I'll be right back. Just handle the fucking kids, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't think nothing crazy. Steph was trying to say that he has something to do with it too, and I'm like, whoa. Until I see bro getting charged with something, I'm gonna assume he is innocent.
Right.
I don't think he has anything to do with it. I think people want a man to be guilty all the time. It's like the Dalton and Sacco thing. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah. I've seen that because of you. Because of you, my fucking algorithm on my personal Facebook is just hick hop shit.
Yeah, I don't even know them like that, but Stephanie's a big fan of them.
But you did you were supposed to do the Redneck Rave.
Yeah.
And because of all your attachment to that, I get flooded with like just nothing but fucking like just white country rappers.
And they
like,
would
so I'm tied
you.
in. I'm in the mix, like, oh my god.
No.
I'm watching fucking Housewives of, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like I'm in the mix.
They
now.
would embrace you. You got to come with me when we go next year. We're gonna pull up deep. We might be fucking.
So yeah, I'm in all the drama. I know everything that's going on with everybody.
Same thing with Dalton and Sacco, right? So Dalton, they're like, oh, what's going on? They had a breakup, and they're not sure why they broke up. They didn't even know they broke up. They're just assuming it because Sacco's on these videos, right? And everybody's trashing Dalton, saying he must have been beating her, doing this and that, going crazy.
Well, he did have a couple of cases.
Come to find out, though, previous.
Right, but they were domestic.
Well, apparently, he filed for divorce. Mm-hmm. He filed for divorce, and he caught her in a hotel. Now, I'm not here to be gossiping and shit. The whole point of what I'm saying is, people like to assume it's the man's fault all the time, based off of this. I mean, think about Johnny Depp and Amber Rose, same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody was trashing Johnny Depp. He even lost his roles in the movies and shit because it's got to be the man's fault.
Hasn't done a movie since.
So the same thing with what you're saying about this chick. It's got to be the man's fault. Like, everybody's trying to somehow bring no, I'm pretty sure the husband has something to do with it. He's not innocent in this. And it's like, No. Guys aren't always the problem. Guys aren't always at fault. And I'm not saying whether or not they are. I'm just saying people are quick to wanna.
I've seen things where they're like, he pushed her into doing it. Like he told her to do it. Yes, she did it. Even her lawyer is not denying that she did it, but her lawyer is trying to plead temporary insanity based off of postpartum psychosis, which postpartum depression is very real.
No, for sure.
It is a very real thing, but nothing.
It's sad.
Nothing justifies killing 3 children.
Yeah, I don't even think if I was a fucking zombie, I'd eat my kids, to be honest. I think I love my kids too damn much to do anything to them that would fucking off them for life.
It's just mind-blowing that people are...
Now, will I snatch them up?
Yes. Quickly.
I might have to. If it's required. Right. But choking... Dude, she choked her babies out with workout bands. That just seems like a horrible way to do it.
But she was justified because she was depressed.
Oh my God, these little kids, bro. That's just fucking insane. That is insane. She needs to plead insanity because that's insane.
Yeah, but she's justified because she was...
Yeah, well, and saying the husband's having a fucking issue too. Well, okay, maybe he is. But until they tell me he is, I don't give a fuck. Same thing with like the Carmelo Anthony thing with the case. Mm-hmm. I just saw some other shit where the reason why he couldn't get a retrial is because they presented the evidence they weren't able to show in court because it had nothing to do with the case.
Well, they denied his retrial. They
denied it because of, because you have to go to, you have to have a hearing about it.
Yeah.
The reason they denied it was because the, would be the prosecutor, right? That's for the state. The prosecutor was showing evidence of text messages that he was saying.
Sending to his girlfriend.
As, I want to lick the blade when I stab him. And how many bullet holes you think? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just doing the most. And they're like, oh, yeah, nah, bro, we're not giving you a retrial.
Which that's another...
You're racist if you don't think that he's
No,
innocent.
100%, yeah, but I'm cool.
You already got the hick hop.
No, yeah, facts. No, facts. That's another thing for me. It's like, just like with this case with this woman, and now all the women are up in arms. Not all the women, but these women are up in arms trying to defend her and trying to make it a man versus woman thing. And they're straying away from what's important. These 3 kids were murdered by their mother. That is what should be the focus. Same thing with this Carmelo Anthony case. This kid, Austin Metcalf, was murdered by Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah.
Whether you think it was justified, whether you think he was being bullied, whether you think he was acting in self-defense, it shouldn't be a white versus black issue. It should be a one human stabbed another human in the heart and killed him. This person that killed him, whether or not it was self-defense or not, should be held accountable. Yeah. That should be the focus. The focus shouldn't be a black kid killed a white kid, so he should get away with it. Or the white kid was guilty because he was white, or the black kid is innocent because he's black. That shouldn't be the focus. The focus should be on the actual incident that happened. Same thing with this thing. The focus should be that these 3 children were murdered by their mother. That should be the focus. Yeah, everything has to be politicized. Everything has to be white versus black, left versus right, women versus men. That's always the focus when these things happen, and that should not be the focus. The focus needs to be what happened.
The facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's okay to not know as much as everybody in the fucking courtroom. I hate motherfuckers that go online and just go down this rabbit hole and think they know more. Like, everybody wants to be fucking, you know what I'm saying, a detective and shit.
What was that books when we were kids with the girl detective, little girl?
Yeah, well, whoever that is. And everybody want to be Inspector Gadget in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to be. And it's like, dude, no, just shut the fuck up. Keep scrolling. Like, it's okay, bro. Like, there's things that you won't know because you're not. That's how I feel about the Tory Lanez thing. Of course, we hear all these things, and it's like, free Tory, he was wrongly done. But it's like, but I wasn't in the courtroom. So I can't think that I know more than what was presented in court.
I can't base my opinion off of something you posted on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, SPM, nah, trust me, he's innocent, bro. You got played, and it's like, I can't go off of that. I can only go off of what is what it is.
Let the professionals handle it.
And I have a very weird stance. You know this. I have a very weird stance. I've talked about this. I've talked about music and everything else. I have a weird stance in life, right? Because I could have been wrong. I could have been fucked over bad, wrongfully. but it wouldn't have mattered. Only thing that would have mattered is what my conviction was.
Right.
Right. That's the only thing anybody's gonna anybody's gonna care about. Everybody can have trust me, this is what happened. But it's the only thing that we should care about, like you're saying, is the conviction.
Now, are people wrongfully convicted? 100%.
Yeah, but not as much as they are rightfully convicted.
Yeah,
People
no,
act
for
like
sure.
people have seen like 3 fucking movies and they're just like, we're all fucking done dirty.
Everybody's innocent.
Yeah, and it's like, bitch, no, they usually get it right. It's just sometimes they get it wrong, and that does suck. So then maybe your detective work somehow was right.
Yeah, maybe.
5 years later, you know what I'm saying? But what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want this whole episode to be political bullshit.
No, it hasn't. We've actually been doing pretty good, I think. We probably spent 10 minutes on talking about bullshit.
We're gonna talk briefly on one more political issue,
Bro.
I guess. Shorty in France, who's a transgender female.
Bro brought it full circle.
Yeah, we're in the mix.
All right, go ahead.
Is balling on these bitches. I
Is
mean,
she?
putting up record numbers.
Fire.
Her name is, help me out with that, Julie
Tart.
Julie Tart,
Ted-
a 34-year-old transgender woman, assigned male at birth,
Yeah, 6'3".
who plays at 6'3" as a center in the Monaco Basketball Association in France, second-tier women's basketball league, and she is hooping.
Okay, keep going down.
So now people are like, well, should we let transgender players play in the WNBA?
This bitch is hitting 21 points and 20 rebounds.
Average. She led the league in both scoring and rebounding, setting a single game record of 30 rebounds.
One player of the year. Okay, defensive player of the year and domestic player of the year honors. Stop playing with her.
Who's your girl in Minnesota? No, I'm my apologies, not Minnesota. Who is
She plays for your place now.
Who is no
Talking about Paige Beckers.
Caitlin Clark's fucking enforcer. What's her name? The blonde.
Sophie Cunningham.
She's like, hey, how come every time we get coverage, it's not about the actual basketball, it's just about the drama?
Yeah, because it's more entertaining for the drama. You guys watching women's basketball.
Watching it for the drama. You're not watching it for like the actual.
It kind of reminds me of like a middle school game or something.
It reminds me of like
Nobody can dunk.
It reminds me of like Flavor of Love.
No, yeah. Okay, here's my take on WNBA. First of all, I love that WNBA is getting some coverage. It's really fucking cool. But no, it's not nearly as entertaining as the NBA.
No.
People need to stop pretending. Here's my take. The most popular player in the WNBA, the one that changed it all, whether or not y'all fucking like it, is Caitlin Clark. We all know that.
For sure, yeah.
Everybody knows that. To think otherwise is insane. I also think Olivia Miles is the rookie of the year. I think everybody else agrees with that. Sophie Cunningham is my favorite player in the league.
She's a dog.
Yeah, she's just super cool, but she's also entertaining. I don't really care about anything else other than the entertainment part. She's just a dog, yeah.
I just like that she holds down her girls.
She does, but she be doing
she's
cool,
like-
funny shit that's like
Yeah.
trendy, you know? And my favorite player in the best player in the league, some will say is Asia Wilson, but I think is Collier. And of course, I'm a Minnesota Lynx fan because Minnesota Lynx is the greatest team in the fucking WNBA. That's my take on it. Also, every time we get coverage and people it's not like ESPN isn't always talking about the drama. It's always
ESPN covers the basketball aspect of it, but
also
the
Angel
media,
Reese. Angel Reese is the prettiest chick in WNBA in my opinion.
I don't know, I think Sophie Cunningham's pretty bad.
She's cool. She's cool for sure, but I think Angel Reese is way prettier than.
Yeah, she did have the bikini pics, and I was like, oh no.
No, so
Fuck
you
Caitlin
think
Clark.
So you think Sophie's the prettiest? I think Angel Reese is the prettiest. Angel Reese is not great at basketball though,
No, she's not.
but she's very pretty, and that's my take on that.
One of them WNBA players, I can't remember exactly who it was, said she wants to shoot the ones with Ant. She's like, I could take him for sure.
All right, that's been Richard's Kids Podcast. Nah, fucking dude, I'm sorry. Ant-Man is destroying people.
Brother, there are there are high school basketball teams who could.
So you think those guys that said they're gonna come join the WNBA they play for the G League and shit?
Oh.
Okay. You know those guys that are like 6'9" and shit, 7 feet tall.
I mean, that's what the G League is. It's a feeder league, so.
Well, they said they're gonna come through and they're gonna shut it down. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to that. But you know what? We love gay people though.
No, for sure, 100%. I got hella gay homies.
No, I want to make that clear. Gay people are like breath of fresh air.
Yeah,
you know?
There's no
vibrant.
Well, I wouldn't say no, but one of the best compliments, at least for me, I can only speak for myself as a man, is when a gay dude is like, "You're attractive." I'm like, "Oh, I'm actually attractive."
Yeah, yeah.
I got women 100%. And men saying I'm attractive.
No, facts. It's
like when a black dude tells you you're funny.
Yeah, facts.
When a black dude tells you you're funny, when a black dude compliments your outfit, it's like.
You think when a black guy tells you you're funny, that hits different?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Because black dudes are funny as fuck.
Are they all funny?
Most of them.
Hell no.
No?
Rooch is funny, but I think you're funnier. I think you're probably one of the funniest guys I know, but like you and Rooch are like up there on the funny scale for me.
Yeah, but black dudes are
so
like.
What, Dreek's just hilarious?
Well, you ain't got to throw my boy under the bus. Like
Jay Will's hilarious. Like, no,
Jay Will is.
Not like Rooch.
Jay Will is unintentionally hilarious.
Yeah, that's different. But, yeah, no, I don't know. I never heard a black guy tell me I'm funny. I'd be like, I'm going to be a fucking comedian.
But, like, if a black dude's like, hey.
If a black dude tells you can cook good, though.
The fit's fire.
If a black dude's like, hey, who cooked this?
Oh, yeah. Those are top 3 black compliments as a white guy. You're funny, your fit's fire, and you can cook. It's like, okay, say less.
I like when they tell me my dick's big.
Why do they tell you that? You got a big ass dick, boy.
Hey, white chocolate.
God damn. Boy got the king size, doesn't he?
Hey, fist bump. Bow.
Hey, dick bump. Bow. I kind of mentioned this a little bit on the socials, but I actually want to talk about it on the pod. Do you think we're getting hustled by car washes?
Mm-mm.
You don't think? You think the package you pay for is actually the package you get?
Yeah.
See, I don't think so because I went to the car wash.
It tastes like Sprite. It do not.
No,
it's
it
just sparkled water.
Yeah, sparkling water.
Water with lemon.
But it gets, it curbs my craving. It's bubbles.
Why the fuck do we always talk about fucking the same 3 shit every episode? Racism,
scams,
trans, and gay. It's like the fucking...
Hey, we're staying current, baby. But listen,
it's only because we get interaction from you guys.
But listen, I went to the car wash, right?
Yeah.
And the guy in front of me left his receipt on the thing, so I saw his receipt. He got the fucking ultra platinum deluxe car wash, and I got the fucking $10 one. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me see some. So we start going to the car wash. And we're moving at the exact same pace. There's a car in front of him as well. Because remember, the car wash, they lock your wheels on. You're not driving yourself, so the machine is moving you. And I'm like, if he paid for this ultra deluxe package and I paid for the basic package, shouldn't he be getting more out of this car wash? But yet we're getting the exact same car wash.
It's different.
Now maybe not. They can switch the soap in half a second.
Yep.
So I started doing some research, and I went on Reddit, and there were people who work for car washes who were like, depending on which car... Now, some car washes are legit, but there are a lot of car washes who, regardless of what you pay for, you're getting the exact same car wash.
All right.
It's the same soap. It's the same bullshit. They're just pushing you. Everyone's going through. You're getting soap, water, rinse, dry. Cool. I don't care if you paid $30, you paid $10. You're getting the same wash.
Right.
Now, obviously, it's not all car washes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it makes sense as a business owner. Like, yeah, I'll just tell you that you're getting...
Yeah, would you ever own a car wash? I wouldn't.
I would own a self-service car wash.
I wouldn't. Fuck that.
Because you just have to pull up and collect the money. Obviously, you have to replace the soap and shit, but, like, I'm talking about the ones where, like, people pull up and they wash their own vehicle.
I think a car wash...
Because you don't even have to be there.
I think a car wash... It's like hit or miss, like a hotel. They say hotels are really hit or miss.
As far as like owning them?
a lot of it's not profitable, right? It's just hit or miss. I mean, sometimes the rooms are all full, and sometimes that bitch is empty.
Right, right.
I saw a thing about that. Have you seen anything good lately? I know you've been working a lot, but I watched a show. I'm watching a show right now called Furious.
No, I haven't seen Furious.
It has Fiona Gallagher as the main person.
I think I know what you're talking about.
She's an FBI agent. She's trying to track down this fucking serial killer, right? But it has a lot to do with like human trafficking, guys in power that are like fucking untouchable, and da 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 da. And this bitch, Fiona Gallagher, is killing it. It's a great show.
I've been
You used to
watching.
binge it all day.
I've been watching the new season of Tires, which I think you would like. Tires.
Yeah, I'm sure. I've seen clips. It's pretty funny.
That new season is out. Last night I watched 72 Hours, that new Kevin Hart movie.
Yeah, I will not watch that.
I mean, it was a good background noise movie. Like if I get up and go to the bathroom and come back, I'm not like, hey, rewind it.
Yeah.
Or like if I doze off for a second, I'm like, oh shit, let me rewind it.
Yeah, I've never. I can't remember the last time I was like, I'm gonna put on this Kevin Hart movie.
They're still funny. They're not like the best movie in the world, but they're like, there are moments in the movie where you're like, okay, that was actually that shit was funny.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like a good casual watch. You know, and like we've said this before. Every movie doesn't have to be the best fucking movie you've ever seen. There's nothing wrong with just like a good casual.
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. I just
movie.
can't remember the last time I went on my way to put on a Kevin Hart movie.
Yeah, that's not something. Well, you're racist.
No, I'm the not racist one.
Well, if you're not going out of your way to watch a black man's movie, you're
We've
racist.
already established it. When I make black jokes, it's fucking funny, and they agree with me.
When I make black jokes,
Yeah,
I mean
the
it.
guy who is married to a black woman. When you make the jokes, you're a slave owner.
It's not a joke.
Yeah. That's fucking bogus. I was telling Steph, I was like, damn, I said a whole white woman on accident. If that was Tony, they would have been like, you're a fucking slave owner. Like, they would have cooked your shit.
You suck. Oh, well. I'll take it. I like it. I like the
That's
heat.
fucked.
I rewatched all the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies recently. They still hit. I did watch He-Man. Fire. In my opinion, not better than A Brand New Day.
You know what?
Really good movie, though.
You should have watched that Easter egg movie, the 80 Easter eggs. All I'm saying is, if I would have known what them Easter eggs were while I was watching the fucking movie, you dropped 80 Easter eggs in He-Man. You know, a fucking real fan made that movie, and that's why it hit the way it hit. Yeah. It was intentionally corny, intentionally funny at the right times.
Yeah.
And Jared Leto killed it as a fucking villain. His monologues and his speeches and shit were like the fucking funniest. That was fire.
He's like, when I put my sword up like this, that means I'm done.
Yeah, it's the crescendo. Like, like.
And she's like, my bad, my lord. I'll make sure to.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna show you how a real man holds this sword. And
it was funny, but it was serious. It was a good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's really good.
It's a really good movie.
It's really good.
Now, I may be biased because I absolutely fucking love Spider-Man's my favorite like comic book character.
Spider-Man's everybody's favorite.
So obviously I might be biased, but I don't think it was better than Brandon.
How many times I heard somebody say Spider-Man's my favorite? Everybody says that. Spider-Man's literally the #1 fucking Marvel superhero.
For a reason.
But no, and I love Spider-Man as much as the next guy. I mean, growing up, I had all the Spider-Man shit. I have no He-Man shit. So for me to see He-Man, I was like, wow.
You know what?
This is fucking tight.
You just unlocked a fucking memory I forgot I had. Me and my mom rented a house. Mm-hmm. And for Christmas that year, I got a Dremel drill set. You can like drill woods.
The fuck? You had a Dremel?
Yeah, and then I also got like a little like, basically like gardening tools. It was like a little hand shovel and like a little.
Damn.
So I was in the backyard, you know, fucking drilling into the trees and shit, and like digging with the fucking
gardening.
Shovel. Pretty much gardening, and I was digging, and I found a Skeletor toy buried in the fucking dirt. So I took it, I sprayed it with the hose, rinsed it off, and it was like the squish. I don't know if y'all remember, but it was like the lower half was like hard plastic, but the top half was like squishy. You could like spin his head around, and like one head had like the skeleton, and the other, when you spin it around, the other one had the hood.
Wow.
But like I found that in the fucking backyard, like just digging around.
Damn, that's really cool, bro. Yeah, that's actually insane. But yeah, 80 80 Easter eggs in this movie. It
was a phenomenal movie. I'm not taking away from the movie by saying it. I don't think it's better than Brand New Day. That movie was amazing.
Clef didn't think so either, but Clef did tell me. He said, "But I won't." He said, "But I won't argue if you think it is."
No, 100%. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
It's good enough to where you have to respect my opinion when I say it. When you watch it, you're gonna be like,
now when you say it without watching it, like when he told me last week or the week before.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it yet, and I was like, "You're
out of your fucking
on
mind,
fucking drugs." But once I watched it, I was like, "I disagree, but
I can see why he would say that.
I respect the opinion."
Yeah, that's what Clef said too. Clef said it's really good, but he loves Marvel too, and he's super invested in everything else and everything else. But I'm like, even like the villain in He-Man, if we were to go category to category, what's better? The villain in He-Man is better than the villain.
I just like in the
new
movie
Spider-Man.
that they made He-Man or they made Skeletor silly because in the cartoon he was silly.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like running
Yeah,
around
he was
like
a
crazy.
goofy
Yeah,
ass. Yeah, he was silly.
super. So the villain in He-Man is better in my opinion.
Now, do you think? Well, I don't know because I don't know if you watched these or not. Did you watch Thundercats? When you were a kid. So Thundercats. Oh, do you think Thundercats or He-Man's better?
The movie?
No, just like the cartoons.
Probably Thundercats because I remember it more, but I don't know. He-Man's
You
just.
didn't really watch He-Man the cartoon when you were little,
I watched it some.
but not like.
But not like every fucking day, you know, every weekend. But of course that was my mom's generation and shit. She used to put that shit on for us all the time. But so I was familiar with some of it, but not all of it. But also like, you just have to respect the fact that they put 80. I keep saying it. 80 fucking Easter eggs in a movie is not appreciated. Like that is imagine being a fan and you finally get a movie and there's 80 fucking Easter eggs.
Oh, and there are 100% like He-Man fans out there.
So when he was in the gym and he was working out and that guy was giving that speech basically passing the torch, that's the original
that's
He-Man from the
original
other
movie. Yeah.
from one from like 87 or whatever it was. Yeah. Fucking I mean you got to just respect the shit, bro. It's a great movie, honestly. I love that movie.
It was fun. It was serious. It was funny. It
course
was
it bombed.
refreshing.
I hate that it bombed. It was like, oh, this is gonna go down as one of those movies that was actually really fucking good, that just bombed because of society, bro.
Because of Rotten Tomatoes.
It's because of Jared Leto.
It's because of Rotten Tomatoes. We have to stop relying on Rotten Tomatoes to give us our opinions.
Well,
on
not
movies.
just that, Jared Leto, like, there's a big
this-
hate train on him.
Jared Leto's like the Nickelback of acting.
Well, no, there's like,
Nickelback is fire.
no, for
but
sure.
it's fun to hate him.
But there's
Same
supposed
thing
to
with-
be like a documentary coming out about Jared Leto and shit. He's not normal. He's not okay. He's like,
Yeah,
they
he's.
say he's doing some things that he's not supposed to be doing.
Oh, well.
Allegedly, I haven't seen the documentary.
We'll wait for the conviction.
Yeah.
Um,
But along the lines of like grooming and everything else, right? So that's why he has a big. But maybe he's innocent.
maybe he's not. We'll find out. Stay tuned next.
You know what they
week.
say? Always trying to make a guy a bad guy. I got you.
But there's some pretty bad guys out there though.
He might be one of them. I think he was a better
I
singer than he was
wouldn't
a actor.
Oh, for sure. 30 Seconds to Mars.
The Kill.
Now, if it comes out that he was actually doing these things, anyways, we're gonna move on because I don't want to think about Jared Leto being a fucking pedo.
Yeah.
This one was really for you. Give me your top. Now, when I say relationships, I don't mean husband and wife. I just mean like bros,
Oh.
enemies, enemy and hero, duos, just whatever. Give me your top 3 relationships in anime. Like I said, it could be hero and hero, it could be hero and villain, it could be an actual like husband and wife type relationship.
We're doing Goku and Vegeta off the muscle because even you can relate to that one.
Fair.
Vegeta is this proud Saiyan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Goku's this carefree fucking, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. You know, like.
And Vegeta can't even keep up with him. And he's just like, why the fuck, dude?
He can't keep up with him.
I dedicate my life to this.
He can keep up with him.
But he's always beating him.
Well, Vegeta beat him one-on-one, but Goku's never beat Vegeta one-on-one.
When did Vegeta beat him one-on-one?
He's beat him multiple times one-on-one. And Goku, like, I think 3 different times. And Goku has never beat, even at the end of Super, when Vegeta's like, I won at the post credits.
Well, Vegeta beat Goku one-on-one when he was Majin Vegeta.
He beat him 3 times.
Which 3 times?
I'll have to look up exactly when.
But let's get to that. Let's get after your list.
Anyways,
your
fuck
list.
it. That's besides the
Let's
point.
run this back. Let's run this back.
Okay.
Give me your top 3 relationships in anime. It doesn't have to be a couple. It can be a bro. It can be a enemy and a hero. Just give me your top 3 anime relationships.
All right, it's gonna be Goku and Vegeta number 1. Obviously, the relationship being what it is. We all know what it is. This proud Saiyan, and then you got Goku, who's all fucking carefree, and you know, Vegeta still respects Goku though because he is a Saiyan and he is strong. You know, so I love that dynamic. Another one would be Itachi and Sasuke, just because they're brothers, and I have a soft spot for brothers. The whole relationship of him, you know, killing everybody but saving his brother, but not telling him because he needs that to get to the next level, you know, basically. And then when it comes to find out he was actually the hero. It's just a really cool relationship between them two, because you go to hate somebody and then you love somebody. You know what I'm saying? And of course, when it comes to number 3, I don't fucking know what to say for number 3.
It's always the hardest one.
Because I never do. It's always like you got to pick one last one. But I think a relationship that I really love right now.
Now, I have the benefit of doing some research, so I will come forward and be honest with that. So
Yeah.
I got mine ready.
Okay, do you?
Yeah.
Fucking tight. I guess off the top, I'm probably gonna go with I'm probably gonna be saying Deku and Bakugo. I like their relationship.
Fire.
Childhood, I would say, not really childhood friends. Only one of them was trying to be a friend, but they were childhood
Secret rivals,
friends.
yeah.
And then they end up being like beefing and then like pushing each other to a, you
It's
know,
the same. That's damn near the same relationship as Goku and Vegeta.
it's pretty much the same thing. But
like,
those,
I hate you, but I respect
those
you.
are the kind of relationships I love. It's like, man, but there's something there, you know, it's there. So probably young Midoriya.
That's like that. I can make fun of you, but if you make fun of him,
Yeah.
it's hands.
Yeah. That's actually really fucking good. Honorable mention though is gonna be JJK with Mega Bean Dabara and Yuji.
Okay.
And those three make the whole show.
Mine. So, I could have picked 3 from Dragon Ball. Easy.
Yeah, no, I was about to say Piccolo and Gohan.
Piccolo and Gohan's my first.
Is it? Okay.
That relationship is just like,
Yeah.
because even as adults, so Piccolo, obviously, I'll know Piccolo kind of took Gohan on as like a father-son kind of relationship, because Goku, let's keep it a buck, we all love Goku.
Yeah.
Shit father.
Father.
So Piccolo kind of took on that role. As a villain,
Yeah.
he was still kind of like in his villain arc when he took on Gohan.
That's cool that he was an enemy with Goku, and then Goku
Brought
has a
in
son,
his
and he's
son.
like, I like him.
But then if you watch Dragon Ball Super, when they're both adults,
Yeah.
when they're in the Tournament of Champions or whatever, they're like, nah, it's let everyone else do their thing.
Yeah.
Piccolo and Gohan, hey, I got your
2-man
back.
team.
You got my back, I got yours.
Walk them down.
Walk them down. Gon and Killua,
Ooh, that's a great one
obviously.
too. Yeah.
they're just like 2 kids. It's a lot of my. It's a damn near our relationship. You have a kid who's from like a fucked up childhood,
Yeah.
and then you have another kid who's like didn't really have it that bad.
Yeah.
But it's like we're still like
Locked in.
locked in. Like, I respect what you went through. You respect what I went through. We don't judge each other. We throw hands at the end of the day. We might beef with each other, but y'all get the smoke regardless.
Yeah.
And then this third one might be a wild card
Yeah, let's hear it.
because it is still technically an anime,
Yeah.
but Team Rocket from Pokemon. That's a dynamic duo. Sure,
Okay.
they fucking failed all the time,
Yeah.
but they were still like, nah, I got you.
Yeah, that's a stretch, but it's an anime.
That's a
just
dynamic
Americanized.
duo.
Yeah.
What was it, Jesse and
Jesse
James?
James
Now, we're not going to count Meowth.
taking off at the speed of light.
You could call that a trio, but Jesse and James from Team Rocket,
Prepare to fight. Eh.
nah, facts. They're like, they failed
And
constantly.
Meowth. That's right. Yeah.
They failed constantly, but they were still like, nah, I got you. Like, we're gonna fuck Ash up at some point. We're gonna fuck this fool up and take all his Pokemon.
Yeah. That's hell yeah.
I mean, that's still technically an anime.
Yeah.
but
I like it.
Now that one did come from the first two, just off the top of the head, but the Jesse and James from Team Rocket took some
digging.
Because I wanted to find a wild card. I didn't want to find like.
I'm glad we didn't have the same list because I was gonna say some other ones too.
But I could have done. I really wanted to do Vegeta and Bulma. That's a solid fucking relationship.
Yeah. Well, once you said not like a love, like if you would have said love, I would have said them.
Vegeta and Bulma.
You just said like any kind of relationship, and I'm like, all right, bet I'm finna.
Chi-Chi and Goku. Fuck no. He sucks as a husband and a father. He sucks. I love Goku to death, but he sucks.
He's just about fighting, man.
He just wants to fight. He just wants to be better.
Yeah.
But you could think of fucking Krillin and Android 18.
Yeah.
Solid.
Ooh. Dragon Ball is fucking goated, honestly.
Fucking you could even one could argue
Hinata and Naruto would have been good too.
Yeah, well, I was going
fucking sacrificed.
What the fuck is his name? I'm drawing a blank here. The villain, the snake guy.
Orochimaru.
Orochimaru and Sasuke. They had a weird relationship.
It wasn't long enough though for me.
Yeah, but
like not when it compares like Itachi and his brother Sasuke.
Yeah,
that's like a great one for me. That's my favorite shit, bro. Itachi was about to die, and Sasuke was like, he's like, oh my god, I can't beat this fool. I have nothing else. My big brother is actually that fucking guy. I've trained for this. How can I not whoop him? And when Itachi gets real close to him, bro, and Sasuke's sitting there scared as fuck, like, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
He touches his forehead like he did their childhood. Every time you'd see him, he'd touch his forehead like that. So the fact that was his last thing he did for him and just smiled at him, like,
and then dies.
And when you see that for the first time, bro, it's like a fucking indescribable feeling, bro. It's like
Naruto is very emotional.
Dude, I tell everybody that. I said, man, look, it gets a bad rap because the first part of Naruto is like, yeah, it's kind of like slow and like filler, yada yada. But once you get to Shippuden, it is just fucking top tier, bro.
Yeah.
We talk about this all the time.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some.
Think of some what? Okay, fuck it. Vikings. Kyler Murray's QB1. Okay. And it's well deserved. They had JJ McCarthy playing his little preseason game. This motherfucker
shit the bed.
Fucking threw a fast fucking ball too high, fucking 9 yards for a wide open TD, missed it. Then he had to leave first quarter because he was feeling banged up. And it's like, yeah, fuck it. I was in your corner, bro. I had your back and everything, and I hope for the best for you, bro. Bro, you get hurt so fucking much, bro. Yeah. And that is just something that happens to people, bro. It is a curse. Like, durability does matter, bro. Like
100%.
If you're not able to stay strong out there as an athlete, bro, like you can be like, look at Derrick Rose, perfect example. This motherfucker fell on his own feet and broke his shit. Like, that's just fucked up. Like, sometimes you just can't do anything about it, which is why I kind of do like the NIL deals. Or are the NIL? What are they called? Yeah, NIL deals. Because, like, yeah, some people don't get a chance to go anywhere once they get to where they're going, right? But also, I think that's why we also have to try to get a degree while we're going for sports, right? You want to try to get something as a plan B because you're getting free college. You're getting free education.
Yeah.
Once you leave, it's no longer. So you got to capitalize on it because you never know what's going to happen. You might, JJ McCarthy, if he can't get it together, bro, he's going to end up being our fucking QB3. They're going to have Carson Wentz as number 2, JJ is number 3. And that's cool and all because I think JJ needs just some time to chill. But at the same time, you done chilled the grip though, low key. You should be better than you are right now, bro. Like
100%, yeah.
Anybody, like put Bo Nix on our team in the same situation as JJ McCarthy. He's gonna ball the fuck out. Obviously, Jaden is gonna fucking ball out. Mm-hmm. You see the fucking thing they're talking about. You can't, number 5 because, you know, you guys can't. He's mad about them using his jersey number 5 still.
No.
College. Oh, it's a huge thing, bro. And he feels like disrespected because they don't use Joe Burrow's number anymore, but they use Jaden's number. So he's like, that's fucked up. So he made like a big long thing about it and was saying, you guys are no longer allowed to use my likeness and this and that because he felt disrespected by it, right? So the big thing is, that's why I posted that picture and said the Vikings would have went to the Super Bowl 5 times, but we stopped at 4 out of respect for Jaden. And like there's like a big thing, bro. Like 5 guys, they said we changed our name to 4 guys out of respect for Jaden.
Out of respect for Jaden.
It's like a big fucking trend, bro. And Jaden's fire, but he didn't do it like Joe Burrow did. Joe Burrow got him that natty.
Yeah.
on top of all that shit. And I think he threw for the most yards in their whole entire. I forget what he did. But he did some crazy shit, and they were like, "We're never gonna use your number again."
Yeah, Joe Burrow is, man, sad what's happening to him. It's just that O-line is just letting him get fucking abused.
Imagine
Joe
good.
Burrow behind an actual offensive line.
Imagine Joe Burrow in purple with my team. You would have to damn near call us Super Bowl favorites at that point.
Yeah.
You would have to.
Wish in one hand, shit in the other. Tell me which one weighs more.
Well, still, hypothetical.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Well, the Cowboys picked up Von Miller, and that sounds cool on paper.
Yeah.
But I, as a Dallas fan, I would relate that exactly to when the Mavericks picked up Vince Carter.
Or
it's like,
Klay
oh,
Thompson.
Shit, the Mavericks got Vince Carter.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we got the shell of Vince Carter. You know what I mean? Not trying to disrespect Von Miller. I'm not trying to say he doesn't have gas in the tank still. But all I'm saying is it's not as big of a pickup as it would have been 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Von Miller is going to go down as a Hall of Fame player, 100%. But like I said, it's the exact same thing as when the Mavericks picked up Vince Carter. It's like, hey, at the end of the day, as a Mavericks fan, I can say Vince Carter played for the Mavericks. I get to say that. Now, Did Vince Carter play for the Mavericks? No.
Yeah.
We got the ghost of Vince Carter. And I think now I haven't season hasn't started yet, so I can't, I can make a prediction, but I really don't see Von Miller being Von Miller this year.
He's not gonna be prime, but he's still gonna be he's gonna be good.
He's gonna be impactful. He's gonna have his moments, but he's not gonna be 360 between the legs.
It's like Harry the Hitman. Yeah, it's like Harry the Hitman though. It's like he's older, he's not prime, but he still makes a difference. He still got some interceptions last year. He still changed the game. Something about them older players that still got some gas in the tank, bro, is their mind.
Yeah,
they're very
the mental
smart.
will definitely outweigh the physical.
They know what they're looking at. Cap, call it out, bop, bop, bop. You know, okay, whoa.
It's just like Kyrie's role with the Mavericks right now. Sure, he might not be Kyrie, but up here, if you would sit down and actually listen to him, he can really elevate you to that next level as a player. It is important to have a player like that on your team, who is just like Carson Wentz with the Vikings. Carson Wentz might not be the Super Bowl champion with the Eagles, Carson Wentz, but if the QB room can sit down and just bend the ear to what Carson Wentz has to say, he can give you some knowledge.
Yeah, but Carson Wentz didn't win him that Super Bowl, unfortunately.
I mean, he did.
No, he didn't. Nick Foles won it. Nick Foles went on the run in the playoffs to win it.
Yeah, but Carson Wentz still was the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl and won that game.
He didn't even play in the Super Bowl.
Am I mistaken?
Yes. Carson Wentz didn't play. He had a season-ending injury. Nick Foles came in, and he fucking beat everybody.
Oh, well.
And then Nick Foles fell off right after that, but I'm sure he got a fat-ass check.
Bad example on my part.
Yeah, so Nick Foles ended up getting a fat-ass check. Carson Wentz came back as QB1, but he wasn't the same. So they asked Carson Wentz, what's the one thing you wish you could have done? What's something about your career you wish you could change? And he said, I wish I could have won that Super Bowl. He said, I wish I could have been the one to finish the season. Because he had an MVP. I mean, he was balling during the regular season.
Wait,
that same year. Then he got hurt. Then Nick Foles came as the backup and won.
So you mean he didn't say, I wish I threw for more yards, I wish I set more records? He said, my biggest regret is I didn't win the chip?
Exactly, sir.
Interesting.
I need you to clip this so we can send it
to Nick.
To Nick and the homies. Fuck that. Everybody got to hear. That's true. I didn't think about that. Thank you. Yeah, but that was the main thing. It's all about chips, bro. They want chips.
Yes, that's what they want to. They want to win. They don't give a fuck about records and setting this and setting that.
That's just like LeBron fans are just like, no. He has all those individual records. Fuck them individual records,
Do you think LeBron goes home and looks at his trophy case and is like, man, look at all these records I have? Or does he say, man, I've been to the fucking finals 700 times and only won 4?
MJ is really fucking good at basketball, and I think people don't understand. He is very good. Fuck all that plumber talk and this and that. He can't decide who he was playing against. That was the level of basketball then, and he was beating them all. He changed the game. He was very good. He wasn't just some fucking old head fucking people forget this dude was really fucking good, bro.
If Kobe was still alive, rest in peace to the God. If you sat down and asked Kobe, hey, what's more important to you, your rings or scoring 81 that day? What do you think Kobe's going to say?
Well, look at Shaq.
He's going to say the rings.
When he talked to Shaq, he's like, hey, when I got that extra ring on you, I know it made you mad. Shaq was like, mother, it did. It made me
That's
upset.
what they chase.
They laugh. Kobe's like, I knew it did. That's the whole thing. It's people with no records or people that just want to make themselves feel better. Are just like
perfect example. Carson Wrench
yeah.
was setting records that fucking. He was balling the fuck out, but he said his
out.
biggest regret was not winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Nick Foles had to do it for him, which is fucking insane. He beat Case Keenum, and it's just like, ugh. And if I'm being honest with you, that specific year that Nick Foles won and the Minneapolis Miracle happened and Case Keenum was our quarterback and everything, Saints were the best team that year. Saints should have beat us.
Saints got fucked.
They were the best team that year. They really were. But sometimes luck plays a role. We threw it at the right place. And we knew it was a rookie cornerback and say, you know what, if we have a chance to get it done.
It's hard not to be romantic about baseball.
That's where you got to go. Speaking of baseball, how's your team doing?
They fucking shit the bed. They were holding down first place for like 3 months straight. And now they're third place in the wild card race.
Yeah, well, have you seen the Twins lately, bro?
Buns or?
Bun.
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 Speaking of bun. I saw somebody post on Facebook. They said, how are you going to tell me I'm not supposed to eat ass when it's between two buns? And I laughed for a good 5 minutes at that.
I love that. Yeah, I love that. Actually.
Yeah, no, the Rangers were in first place for like 3 months in their division, like holding it down, like just belt to ass. And then they just, y'all know how baseball works. They went on a stretch.
Damn, Rangers are doing horrible, actually.
Horribly, yeah.
Well, to be fair, though, you're only one game behind Astros. So even though you're doing bad as far as like everybody else is concerned, you can still take the West.
We could. It's coming close. I mean, we're entering September, so this is our last month of baseball. So as far as regular season baseball goes,
look how bad my team's doing.
Yeah, they're below 5. Are we at least above 500?
No.
Yeah. And it's just, dude, we were doing so fucking good, dude. We were fucking first place for 3 months is crazy.
Yeah, bro.
And they just shit the bed.
Things can change. You know, you got some more. You just gotta hope.
We got about a month and a half to turn it around.
Yeah. There's something I wanted to talk about before we wrap it up. I just can't remember. I got Sioux City, Iowa this weekend.
Fire. Oh yeah, podcasts do this, and we finally get to do this. Tour dates. Go ahead and run off your tour dates.
I got Sioux City, Iowa, August 29th. That's not a tour. That's like a one-off. But the first 3 dates, I'm going to be adding some more dates, but the first 3 dates that I have for another tour with Rashad Lee, C Money Baby, Black Rich Monster, Capone Got Bread, and myself is October 9th in... Don't mind me. Just fucking...
Guys, we're officially a podcast. We're sitting here giving dates.
So October 9th, Max Bar, Lansing, Michigan. October 10th, Hidden Gem, Dayton, Ohio. And October 11th, Shenanigans at Portage, Indiana. Like I said, I'm going to be with Capone Got Bread, Black Rich Monster, C Money Baby, Rashad Lee. Tickets at ominousthemonster.com. Click that show tab. I also got merch. Click the merch tab. Regardless, I'm going to add some more dates. I'm very excited about it. Things have been moving. I got some cool shit going in September. I can't talk about it, but you already know. I got to go do something cool in September, hopefully. And, yep, living the dream, baby.
September 11th, I'll be at the Comedy Mothership in San Antonio, Texas, and Austin, Texas. November 12th, I'll be at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. And then December 23rd, I'll be at the Laugh House in St. Louis. So y'all.
He needs to do that. He actually needs to do all that because he's funny as fuck. But the comedy games.
Putting together a set.
You gotta start going to them shows in person, see how it's done, and then just go up there.
I could be like Carlos Mencia.
Yeah.
Just sit in the back, write down all their jokes, and then make my own fucking set list off all their jokes.
Yeah, or you could just you need to just fucking just go and see what's up, man. You're funny as fuck, bro.
Just get in the mix.
Yeah, you're just funny. You just go up there and talk and just be like, What up?
I think a strength of mine is like if I am bombing,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like seize up. I'll just be like, well, this is awkward for all of us, right, guys?
Yeah, and they'll laugh and like and we'll play it off, and then the homies will be there, so I'll be laughing obnoxiously. Even if you are bombing, I'll be laughing. No, I'm gonna be like
He-Man,
the He-Man. Yeah. Swear to God.
Before we close, do you shit in public toilets?
Not really. Well, recently I have been, because I've been shitting regular, you know. But
Shout out to that boy. Regular bowel movements. We love that.
Yeah, I take hella fucking fiber and Miralax because I quit smoking cigarettes and shit, so I don't shit as easy no more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm like that, but I used to only be able to shit if I hit nicotine.
Right, yeah, I do remember that.
It was the weirdest thing about me for many years. But yeah, man, fucking, you know.
I'll shit anywhere. Porta potty,
Sure.
7-Eleven bathroom.
I know.
I'm shitting right now. I just I know the science behind it. You know, they're not gonna get an infection from sitting on a public toilet. Your skin is a barrier.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you know, clean the toilet off and put some toilet paper on the toilet seat and do your thing. But I think what's even more detrimental to your health is holding in a shit all day because you can't shit until you're at home. I think that's worse than just pulling over and going to QT and doing your thing, laying down the paper, making sure everything's clean, and taking a shit. I can't wrap my head around this hesitation to shit in public.
Yeah. I think,
I'll do it.
yeah, I don't know.
And now that I'm working construction,
Oh, you be in them hot ass porta potties.
if I got to shit, I got to shit.
You shit one of them hot ass porta potties?
Yes.
I know it's miserable.
Miserable. I try my best to make sure I shit like
In AC?
before noon
Okay, yeah.
if I have to go to a porta potty, because like from like 1 to 5, you
Cooked.
come out
Cooked.
damn near dying there.
I was talking to Steph yesterday. I was talking about getting fucking speakers in my ceiling for like the living room.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, that's gonna cost a fucking grip. And I was like, no, it won't.
Yes, it will.
I was like, we can get Tony. We get Tony and we'll get the fucking parts. We're good.
Yeah, just buy me like a burger or something. We're square.
Oh, I'm gonna help you. I want to learn how to do it too. You can teach me.
No, I had to pay for this. I had to pay for this knowledge.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it to you for free.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I am.
Everybody got to pay for it. I'm gonna teach you to ride the motorcycle right now if you want. You know.
No, that's true.
But or not. Fuck it. I mean, whatever. But you know,
I feel like we should close before this camera takes a shit.
before noon.
We're past noon. It's 12:40.
All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. This is Richard's Kids podcast, and
You sound so depressed. We had an actual episode today. We shouted out
Who's your favorite Winnie the Pooh character?
Tigger.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mine is
I had Tigger
Eeyore.
bedsheets when I was a kid. Yeah, you are Eeyore.
I love Eeyore.
I'm turning into Eeyore
Nah.
as an adult. I'm
You're
big on
turning
like
to that rabbit.
all worried and shit.
Richard's Kids.
I was Piglet for a while. Just
Yeah.
terrified all the time.
Yeah, man. We
But
need to get you on a fucking motorcycle, bro.
I think with my new job, I think I'm turning back into Tigger.
Once they
I'm back
put
in
you
my Tigger mode.
150 feet in the air, you kind of like, eh. You're like how I was on that ride, just
Yeah.
dangling up there.
Yeah. So I'm already up here. Because he was saying like, so he was like, all right, so the first light we have to do is like at 50 feet because they have a security light on the pole. And then the top lights are 110. And then so we get to 50 and we change the light. And then he's like, all right, are you cool going to the top? I'm like, dog, I'm already 50 feet. Like if I fall at 50 feet, if I fall at 110 feet, I'm still going to die.
Exactly.
You could take me to 1,000,000 feet at this point. Like I'm still going to die if I fall. But I will say this before we close, doing work that high is extremely stressful on your body because every little thing you do matters. Like when you're unscrewing something, you have to make sure you don't drop that screw. When you're putting something on, you have to make sure it's in the perfect place. Like down here on the ground, you drop something, you just bend over and pick it up. When you're that high, if you drop a tool, like if I'm using my wrench and I drop the wrench, we're fucked.
Yeah.
The wrench is all the way down there.
Yeah.
So like we got done and I was like, dude, I'm fucking exhausted. And my boss was like, yeah, Everything's heavier up there because you can't drop it. You have to be extremely meticulous with it. So your body's like all your muscles are tensed up because you cannot afford to like drop anything. But it is super fun. I really enjoy being up that high. It's cool. I like it. It's something that not everybody does. So I feel like I'm in like a select group of people, and it doesn't scare me to be up that high. Which I know a lot of people are terrified of heights.
Do you see yourself getting to that next level soon, or what?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. I see it too. You've been doing everything, so it's like eventually the next level is.
Yeah, I haven't said no to shit. Like the main boss called me on Wednesday. Called me from my phone. I saw it was his number. I was like, what the fuck? Like the boss.
Yeah.
So I answered and I was like, hello? And he's like, hey, are you scared of heights? And I was like, quite the opposite. I love heights. He's like, are you okay with going up and change some lights today? And I was like, yeah. He's all right, well, someone's going to come pick you up and then take you to this other job site. We're going to go change some lights. I was like, all right, cool, say less. And then, so now in his eyes, it's like, okay, if I need this to be done, I know he'll do it.
Supposed to say, yeah.
Yeah.
One time when I was working at the before we wrap up, the warehouse, when I used to work at the warehouse, the big boss was like, hey, can you go with such and such to this certain location? I don't want to fucking go back to this location ever again. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, nah, I can't. And he was like, for real? And I'm like the guy you can go to for everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. And he was like, why not? And I was like, I don't want to go there. And he was like, you're supposed to say yes when I ask you these things. Like, that's how you.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I know. I get it. Anything else, I got you, but I'm not going with them fools. And he was like, he just walked off. Hey, baby, this is Richest Kids Podcast.
Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. We finally made it to the end. We love you guys. Make sure y'all go to ominous.com for tickets.
OminousTheMonster.com.
OminousTheMonster.com. My apologies for tickets. He's got some merch up there. Get that.
I'm gonna start putting a podcast on there too. Actually, I could do like a whole little tab that says Richest Kids Podcast. So if they are on the website, they can. And I'll start sending out emails to everybody that follows. I think I have a couple hundred people that are just like subscribed to the newsletter.
There you go. The podcast and newsletter. We love you guys, man. It's been fun. Y'all have a good week. Fuck Monday in their ass. And yeah, man.
Talk some. Peace.
Bye.
3, 2, 1. Let's start the show.
He said we did it.
Bye. Anything is possible.